Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Allegheny. It is Thursday, November 14th, and let's get right into these announcements. Today, for lunch, will be fish sandwich, spicy chicken patty, spicy chicken salad with breadstick, PB&J sandwich with vegetables and fruit being steamed broccoli, fresh baby carrots and cherry tomatoes, fresh fruit and pineapple tidbits with your choice of milk. And the following students need to see Mr. Amick to confirm their holiday parade role before the end of the day. Erica Matheny, V. Lee, I think, Ellie Ness, Kate Schramm, Sophia Kucher, Brianna F., Nicholas Amick, that's Mr. Amick, Olivia Thomas, Isaac Bly, Gloria Isaac. Any other student interested in seeing in the holiday parade should stop by and see him as well. All right, that's all I have. I'm going to send it over to Eric with the weather.
It says mostly sunny, however there were a little bit more clouds out, so it could be more partly sunny today. And our low temperature tonight dropping down to 28 degrees. Tomorrow will be sunny, high still pretty much in the 40s, high 48, sunny, low 25. And then Saturday a little bit chillier, high 39, sunny, and then low still staying in the low to mid 20s. If we go to Sunday, still mostly sunny, pretty much the same thing, and then we become partly sunny on Monday. No significant weather to report of. That's all I got. Stay tuned.
All right, now let's head over to sports with David.
In Allegheny sports news, boys basketball tryouts for all grades will be held on Friday, November 15th. Tryouts will begin at 3, and all potential players must have paperwork submitted prior to then. The boys basketball team is selling Allegheny Blue Crew t-shirts. These shirts are available for order through Coach Irons, and the cost is $12. Please stop by Coach Irons' room with payment and shirt size to place an order. Checks may be made payable to Allegheny High School. Bowling tryouts will be held at White Oak Lanes on November 20th and 21st from 3:30 to 5:30. Any students interested in bowling must have a physical before tryouts. And any girls that would like to try out for basketball for the upcoming season can do so on Friday, November 15th at 5:30 in the main gym. Required paperwork can be picked up in Mr. Eric's room and should be turned in at tryouts on the 15th. In NFL news, tonight, Week 11 kicks off with the 5-4 Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to Cleveland to take on the rather disappointing 3-6 Cleveland Browns. That's all I got. Back to you, John.
Thank you, David. And now we have a special interview with Miss Stark. To a very special interview with Miss Stark. So, Miss Stark, why are we here today?
Oh, well, thank you for coming. I just wanted to go over some things about recycling for the students and the teachers at school, because I've noticed from collecting recycling bins that I think there's some confusion about what can go in there and how to place certain things in the recycling bin so that they can actually be recycled and they don't act as a contaminant and then ruin all the recyclables in there.
So you mentioned contaminant. What do you mean by contaminant?
That's a good question. I've noticed from going to the recycling center that a lot of times people just throw things into a recycling collection bin because they think, I'm not really sure if this is recyclable or not, but I'm going to throw it in because I really hope it is. And actually, for recycling centers, they can only handle a certain % of contamination. And that means if you're supposed to be recycling aluminum and some plastic ends up in there, or some paper ends up in there, or some glass ends up in there, they can only handle a certain percentage of that before that entire batch actually has to be thrown away.
The
Sure.
do's and do nots.
Okay, so the do's are definitely number 1 and number 2, plastics. Those are awesome and they're great without the lid. So the do not for plastics would be putting it in there with the lid, or putting any plastics in there that are numbers other than 1 and 2. And so if you're not sure what number it is, it'll usually indicate what number it is on the bottom or even on the side of the bottle. So you're gonna look for a little triangle with 1 or 2 in it. Do paper that is not glossy, not cardstock, not magazine, anything like that. Do not any type of paper that if you run your hand over it, it's glossy. Do not put tissues or Kleenex or napkins or paper towels in here. Another do would be aluminum. Aluminum is a great thing to find in here. And so also if you're purchasing soda and you have the option to purchase it in aluminum, do that. I guess, I would just encourage you, if you're not sure if it's supposed to go in the recycling container or not, to check with your teacher, to check with me, to check with some of the really, really awesome students that are involved in recycling here at the school, including, I'll give Isla Steelman a little shout out because she's been amazing and awesome, and she's gotten me started on all of this year. I don't know what I would have done without her. And if you know someone who's in my class, chances are that I've made them do recycling at one point in time this year, so they probably know. And they'll probably tell you some of the nasty things that we've pulled out of here.
And just to review, you said you don't want them all crumbled up, right?
Yeah, if you can avoid crumbling them up, that would be great. I did.
David.
Uh-oh.
David.
Uh-oh. We found a person. That actually, that isn't as bad as sometimes things are just crumbled into like these really big heaps. And so again, I did contact the county recycling coordinator, and she told me that's not too bad. Like, it's okay. They can handle a certain amount of that, but just not maybe a whole full bin full of that. Yeah. Also, if you're a teacher and you have a recycling bin, just make sure that your name and room number's on it. Sometimes I know that whenever we collect your bins, we don't get them back to you. Sorry about that. If you need a bin, so if you don't have a bin for whatever reason, please let me know. We don't have a whole lot of extras, but I can always send you a box down. That's what I use in my room. Or I can probably see if I can put an order in so that everyone can have a bin. I think it's awesome that Allegheny High School is recycling. I'm really super excited about it here. I think it's super awesome. All of the students that have told me that they want to help with recycling, that's just amazing. And there have been so many wonderful things that I've experienced and seen here at Allegheny, but the student participation and the student enthusiasm for environmental types of solutions to problems have been amazing, and it makes me very excited about our future.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This has been recycling. All right, a special thank you to Ms. Stark for that interview. And that's all we have. We hope you have a good day, Allegheny. It's a great day. It's Thursday. So yeah.